Gray, is it true that you're going to inherit your family's business?
I am. Is that a problem?
Is it that rundown diner that you're inheriting, right? Frankly speaking, I believe you should focus on pursuing a regular job instead. There is no future prospect for that place.
Ruby, that's not true. I think you're confused. I am determined to sustain the continuity of the business. It has been in existence since my grandfather's era.
Considering your graduation from the economics department, however, don't you believe it would be wise for you to seek employment in a traditional profession? You might even have the opportunity to secure a position at a reputable company.
The sole reason I opted for economics was to acquire knowledge on managing the shop. I don't know if it was even that helpful.
Then how much do you expect to make? It probably won't meet your expectations.
Even if that's the case, I should make at least $7,500.
$7,500? For real?
That's a low estimate. I should make at least that much. I can easily live off of that.
Oh, so that's how things are. I see you and I are quite different.
What's different about us? Ruby? Ruby, where'd you go? We're going to the after party together, right?
I'm going with someone else.
Huh? Who's this other person?
I've been with you up until now because you're attractive. And also because you're pretty popular among our circle. But I can date someone with no future. After graduating, we're done. I'll be graduating from our relationship too.
Seriously? This is so out of the blue. I haven't heard you mention anything about this before. If that's really how you feel, you should have told me sooner.
I held out being with you until we graduated, so you should be grateful. The fact that you're taking over the poor family diner after graduating shows how you don't care about me at all. It's so embarrassing. You're not thinking realistically whatsoever.
Me not being realistic? I was just trying to take on inheriting my family's business, which I explained to you.
Yeah, but you have no common sense. You're graduating from a good university. And you have me as your girlfriend, yet you're not even looking for a proper job. How do you expect to support me with an annual salary of $7,500?
Huh? Annual salary?
You sound like an idiot asking me to live with you on $7,500. There's no way I can be with a guy like that. Anyways, I'm already dating someone with a stable income.
What do you mean you're seeing someone? Is that the reason why we haven't been able to see each other much recently? You've been two-timing me?
What? It's not a big deal. You know this is all your fault, right? You're the one saying that you're going to inherit some shabby diner. I wasted 3 years of my life in college with you. I really thought there was hope for your future. I had no idea you would betray me like this.
I'm not the one betraying you. You're the one betraying me. What are you claiming that I did?
At this rate, I would like to get married soon, and I don't want to work. I did kind of try looking for a job, but my dream is to be a rich housewife. If I married a guy who makes an annual salary of $7,500, then my dream of becoming a housewife would never come true. That's why I've given up on you. This is how it is, so you should give up on me too. We'll find people who suit us better. You'll find someone who can love you in your poor lifestyle.
Why do you have to say it like that? I actually thought about our future a lot. I thought about telling you today after the party, but I had no idea this would happen. I can't believe we date for 3 years, all for it to end because of you cheating. That's so sad.
It's not cheating, it's called having an insurance plan. I just had a plan B to ensure my future. My future happiness is the most important.
Whatever, nothing that I can say will change the situation. Have a happy life.
Good luck with that rundown business. Your low-level life is waiting for you.
Okay, bye.
Oh my god, I can't believe a low life like you is going to the college reunion.
Long time no see. I would never expect meeting the ex-girlfriend that dumped me right out of college at our reunion.
Well, you're making $7,500 at a crappy diner. What else was I supposed to do?
Oh yeah, you made fun of me for that. I'm sorry about the crappy diner. If you're happy now, then I guess it was for the best.
Yeah, everything's going well. At the very least, I'm glad I'm not a knife like you. I'm not married yet, but I will be soon.
I'm glad to hear that. You said that your dream was to get married and become a rich housewife, right? Well, I wish you luck.
I can't believe you confidently show your face at the reunion. If it were me, I could never do that.
Can you quit calling me a lowlife? If it's about me, I don't care, but I don't want my business to be made fun of. And no matter how you look at things, my place is not low level.
It's absolutely low level since you're making $7,500 per year. Are you still running that place? You're really working hard even though you should have quit by now. How about I marry you if you get a normal job? I bet you want to rekindle our old spark, right?
Oh, I'll pass. I'd never be able to love someone who cheats on and throws away their partner.
Your life has been ruined ever since I left you and you became poor.
Well, actually, I make $7,500 per month.
You're lying, you low-life prick.
You're trying to one-up me based on a misunderstanding, so I thought I'd correct you. Since my family's diner is old, you just rudely assumed that it was run down. And you treated me like I was a low-life poor person. But my family's diner is a long-established popular restaurant that is very profitable.
Huh? A long-established restaurant?
I'm not making $7,500 in a year. I'm making that in a month ever since graduating college.
You're kidding, right? $7,500 per month? Huh.
Well, at first I couldn't use all the profits. Because I invested into capital, renovations, improvements, and even expanding the building, all to widen the scope of the business. I even opened a new diner at the beginning of this year. Now, I'm making double what I used to make, and because of that I'm living a far different lifestyle than a low life.
Huh. This isn't some big joke.
This isn't a joke! There's no point in joking. I'm proud of my work. I would never lie about my work. I loved my family shop 5 years ago. No, I've loved it since day one. I'm so happy that I was able to contribute to the business.
I seriously thought that you were just making food to add some trappy diner.
What are you saying? I'm not even a good cook. Come on, Ruby. You should know this.
I know, but don't you have to train for the job?
If I did, that would waste too much of my time. Of course, I'm entrusting the skilled chefs that have been working with us for some time now. It's a pretty big restaurant, so it's not like one person can handle everything anyways. I'm in charge of managing everything.
So you're not running a small poor diner in the countryside?
I never said that I was. Maybe things were like that when my grandpa first started. But it's a well-established restaurant that's been around for more than 60 years. My dad is still the head manager, so I'll be taking on his role.
Huh. This is nothing like what you previously told me. I don't know what's going on. You're telling me that the reason why you didn't look for a job is because you knew that you could make more money than a typical company employee?
That's not why. Why can't you understand? I never even thought about becoming a typical company employee in the first place. No matter how much money I can make, I always had planned to take over the family business. Now, I'm super busy as the manager expanding the business.
I see. I guess I misunderstood. I'm sorry, Gray.
Even if you apologize now, it's not like I'm mad, so it's fine.
Really? So you forgive me?
I don't know about forgiving, but I'm not really mad about anything. I'm not interested, so it doesn't matter.
You're lying about not being interested in me, right? You still like me, right? Since we dated for 3 whole years. Of course, you still like me.
I don't know how you can view things in such a positive way. How could I possibly like you?
What are you saying? Be honest about your feelings. Do you want to get back together with me? It was my fault, and it's not like you're mad anymore anyways.
Even if you were to totally turn things around, I never want to go back to how things were, so there's no point in trying. I'm already engaged.
What? You're engaged?
I'm getting married January of next year. I have a fiancé, so I don't care about you anymore, Ruby. You're just a girl I dated in college and nothing more.
No way! That girl must be a gold digger.
Huh?
She must be. Since you're rich now. If you're rich, then she's definitely just in it for the money. You should choose me instead. I've known you before you became rich, and I love you more than anyone.
You say that so boldly. Yet, you're the one who decided to move on to another guy and throw me away when you decided I had no money. Even if you say all this now, it doesn't mean that I will ever plan on taking you back.
Don't talk like that. We were in love, remember?
I haven't forgotten about what happened forever ago, and we had a terrible breakup. And now you're unemployed, right?
Who, me? What are you saying? No, I'm not.
Some of our fellow classmates were saying that. Even though you complained relentlessly about someone else's job prospects, you yourself are now unemployed. You quit your job, right?
That's not true. I'm just preparing to be a bride now. Since my dream is to get married and be a housewife. I quit my job thinking that I would marry my ex-boyfriend, but when I did that, he laughed at me for wanting to be a housewife in this day and age. So yeah, I got dumped. He's awful, right? He really hurt me. So you can make me feel better, right, Gray? I think it's fate to be together.
Don't make me laugh.
Huh?
This is the karma that you deserve. This is the life you've chosen for yourself. I'm happy with the life I've chosen, so I don't have time to interact with a trashy woman like you.
Wait. Are you referring to me?
Who else would I be talking about? Stop trying to serve men. Why don't you try living for yourself for once?
Don't be so mean. I want to become a housewife and I don't want to work.
You think like that and try to get a man who makes money, so it makes sense why your partner would be so awful. Bye-bye. Unfortunately for you, I didn't turn out to be as low life of a loser as you expected. You need to figure stuff on your own.
Ultimately, Ruby made desperate attempts to entice Gray, yet he outright refused her, causing her to hit rock bottom. Mocked by her former classmates for her unemployment and desperate quest for a husband, Ruby reached her breaking point. Despite Ruby's persistent pleas to reconcile with Gray, he promptly blocked her, ensuring he would never have to read another message from her. In due course, Gray tied the knot with his fiancée, hosting a magnificent ceremony that would ignite envy in many, while Ruby, naturally, was not extended an invitation. Overwhelmed with shame in the presence of her parents, Ruby embarked on a job hunt in an attempt to restore her dignity. It appears that it will take quite some time before she finds a partner for marriage.
I can't believe that it's been 5 years already. I was so surprised when I heard about how successful you had become. I can't believe that you worked so hard for me all this time. I had completely forgotten about you. Sorry for that. I heard that you earned over $20 million a year. You really should have let me know about this much earlier. I never would have broken up with you if I had known that you earned this much. I also never would have dated with other men if I knew you had this much money. I can't believe that you kept all this a secret from me. Hey, Charlie. Why aren't you replying to me? I know that you're still in love with me. Reply to me and let's get back together. You still haven't replied to me at all. Sorry about yesterday. I had some plans, and that's why I stopped texting you. I would have texted you all day if I didn't have to go out. I don't understand why you still haven't replied to me. I know that you've been chasing me the entire time we've been apart. You must have fallen asleep thinking about me every night. I just don't get why you're not replying. You better reply as soon as you see this, or I'm going to leave you again. How was your day today, Charlie? My day was pretty good actually. I went out to go shopping with some of my friends. But everything that I wanted was too expensive though. I want to go shopping there with you next time. You can buy me everything that I want, right? Also, you still haven't replied to me? I'm starting to get a little impatient now. I really don't get why you still haven't replied. Oh, wait. I think I get it now. You're too embarrassed to text me, right? You must be thinking very hard about what to say to me after all these years. There's really no need for you to be so shy. We need to spend all day thinking about a clever pickup line. Text me back. Hurry up. We have so much to catch up on. It's been 5 years since we last met. I can't wait to meet up with you again. Charlie! What's wrong with you? Isn't it about time you replied to me? I've been texting you nonstop for several days. I know that you've read all the texts. You better reply to me soon. I'm getting tired of waiting for you to reply to me. Oh, wait. I finally figured out the reason why you haven't been replying to any of my texts. You must be preparing a huge house for us to live in, right? I guess that you wanted to prepare a huge surprise for me. I love you so much for doing this. I'm really excited to see the house. I bet it's going to be so luxurious. I can't believe how successful you've become. You are just a part-time worker when I first met you. But now I'm so proud of you. I know that you want to surprise me, but would you be able to send me at least one reply? Also, could you tell me when I should be moving into our house? I need some time to pack all of my belongings. Could you reply to the question that I asked you yesterday? I need to know when I can start moving into our new house. My contract for my current apartment ends tomorrow. I'm not able to renew the contract because of some reasons. I'm going to need a place to live from the day after tomorrow. I would be really grateful if I can start moving into our new place from tomorrow. I'm going to come and see you tomorrow. I can't believe that you still haven't replied to me. It's been an entire week since I started texting you again. I'm starting to lose my patience now. Guys that take forever to reply to text messages are so unattractive. I'm going to leave you again if you're not careful.
Leave me again? What's wrong with you? We never got back together in the first place. Stop sending so many messages. The notifications are getting really annoying.
Oh, God. You finally replied to me. Why you keep this for so long? I miss you so much, Charlie. I'm glad that I kept on trying to get in contact with you.
What do you want from me after all this time? I thought that you blocked me when we broke up. You told me that we're never going to talk again.
Did I?
Sure. Don't you remember? You told me that a poor part-time worker like me didn't match up to you. That was the reason you broke up with me, and the reason why you replaced me with some other rich guy.
That's a long time ago, Charlie. I can't believe you're still angry about it. You should be grateful that I unblocked you. Aren't you happy that you get to talk to me again?
You seriously think that I'm happy to talk to you again?
Of course you are.
You must be out of your mind.
Why didn't you contact me for 5 years? It would have been nice to talk to you once in a while.
How was I meant to contact you? You blocked my number and deleted me from all of your social media. I wouldn't have been able to contact you even if I wanted to.
You could have written a letter to me, you know my address, right? You could have also just come to visit me in person. Or changing your phone number would also have been another way to get in contact with me. I'm sure there were other ways too. You really should try to use your brain more if you really want to get back together with me. You need to start thinking more smartly. I don't want to get married to someone dumb.
I'm just going to cut straight to the point. I took a look at all the text messages that you sent me this week. Why did you suddenly decide to contact me?
What? Are you serious? You serious? You still don't understand what I'm trying to say to you. I thought that I made my feelings towards you very clear. Did you always used to be this stubborn? I guess I have to explain it to you. I know that you worked so hard to win me back for the past 5 years. You've managed to become successful. And you earn over $20 million a year. Now you did this all to get back together with me, right? I would be happy to get back together with you and start living together. That's what I was trying to tell you. I'm surprised you didn't get it. I sent you so many messages.
You managed to summarize it all in 3 messages. Was there really a need for you to send me so many annoying messages?
What? Did you really just say my messages were annoying? I can't believe you would say that to me. The only reason I sent so many messages was because you didn't reply to me. I wouldn't have needed to send so many if you had replied to me. Any girl would have given up after 2 or 3 days. So you should be grateful that I didn't give up.
You expect me to thank you for sending me all that spam?
Of course.
I didn't reply to you because I wanted you to give up. I didn't want to talk to you. Did you really not think that would be a possibility?
Are you seriously asking me that? I knew that definitely wouldn't be the case. You're still in love with me. I know that you're desperate to talk to me.
Why do you think that I feel that way?
You went from being a part-time worker to the owner of a company in just 5 years. It must have been so much hard work. I know the only reason you managed to try so hard was to win me back.
To win you back? No way! Do you really think that I worked hard for these 5 years to win you back? Why do you think that I would do such a thing?
It's kind of obvious, isn't it? It's because you like me. Why don't you just admit it already? There's no point being embarrassed about it. I really don't mind it. I actually think it's kind of sweet that you thought of me this entire time.
You really don't understand how I feel about you. You never even paid that much attention to me even when we were dating. I already planned on becoming the owner of a company while we were still dating. You didn't know about it because you barely paid any attention to me.
I had no idea about that.
Also, you keep on saying that my yearly salary is $20 million, but that's wrong. That's how much my company earns in a year. It's not my personal salary. The company I work for currently is run by my father. And I plan on inheriting the company from him in the near future. The reason I was working so many part-time jobs when I was dating you was to experience various types of job. I needed to experience a variety of job fields so that I would be able to run a company in the future.
Are you serious? That's why you were doing all those pathetic part-time jobs? Why didn't you tell me about this earlier? I never would have broken up with you if I knew about all of this.
I'm actually glad I didn't tell you about any of this before.
Why is that?
I can't believe that you kept so many secrets from me. My parents always used to tell me to be careful of telling my girlfriends about my job.
What? What is the point of keeping your job title a secret?
It's important so that I can avoid getting married to a gold digger like you. Girls like you only care about the money. I know that you don't actually love me at all.
It's not like that. Don't make accusations like that to me.
It's too late trying to hide your true self. Now I'm really glad my parents gave me this advice.
You can say whatever you want about me. I don't even care about this. I can forgive you anyways. I know that you still want to get back together with me.
Wow, you're so obedient, right? Don't make me laugh, Lily.
I don't really have a choice anymore, Charlie. I just arrived at your huge house.
What? What are you talking about? Are you insane?
Would you please just come outside and let me in? I'm tired from a long taxi ride. It took over 2 hours to get here. I want to come inside so that I can finally relax. I want to take a nice long bath in the jacuzzi while eating a platter of fruits. After that, I want to snuggle up in the king-sized bed by your side. I can't wait.
Hey, what does the name on the door plate of the house say? Is the name on the plate Price by any chance?
Hold on. Let me check, honey. Yeah, it does say Price. Are you telling me that this isn't your house? I saw you come out of this house the other day, though. I thought that this was the house that you were preparing for me as a surprise gift.
I have no idea why you would come to that conclusion. Mr. Price is one of my dad's close friends. He's also one of his most important business partners. He's a really kind person. He also let me live in his house for a month while I was back in the country.
Wait! What did you just say? What do you mean by while you were back in the country? Are you telling me that you're living abroad?
Yeah, Lily. I got married and moved to Canada.
What? What did you just say? You're not serious, right? You can't be married already. Also, did you just say that you're living in Canada?
Yeah.
No, you must be lying.
Why would I have to tell you a lie? Everything that I just said is all true. Our company decided to branch out into other countries. As well, I left my dad and sister in charge of the branch offices in this country. Me and my wife decided to move to Canada and work at Toronto.
I can't believe that you would get married to some other woman. How could you move abroad without me? I can't believe that you abandoned me like this. I am the one that love you the most. No one on earth can do that.
What in the world are you talking about? I started dating my wife 6 months after you broke up with me. I did absolutely nothing wrong.
Stop it, Charlie. Stop making a pathetic excuses. I know that you're still in love with me.
I'm not in love with you at all. In fact, I really hate you.
What did you just say to me? How dare you?
I said I hate you. I'd be happy to keep repeating those words until you leave me alone. Why did you think that I would want to get back to you? You cheated on me and then chose to break up with me. There's no way that I would still be in love with a woman that treated me so badly. I absolutely hate you from the bottom of my heart.
You don't seriously hate me. I get it. You're just saying this to me to hide your embarrassment. It's okay. You can tell me how you really feel now.
I can't believe that you still haven't given up.
There's no reason for me to give up anything. We're destined to be together.
My wife just called Mr. Price just to check if you caused them any trouble. I heard that an entire truck of your belongings just arrived there. Did you seriously plan on moving into that house? Are you insane?
I told you, Charlie. The contract for my apartment ends today. Were you not listening? I told you that. That's why I decided to travel all the way here today.
Oh, I don't care about it. I'm busy now. I've got to get going soon. My flight is taking off in a bit.
What are you talking about?
I already warned Mr. Price in advance that you might suddenly turn up at his house. I told him that you would be jobless and homeless. He told me that he could introduce you to a part-time job at one of his friend's factory nearby.
What? Why would I want to work at a factory?
You're in a large amount of debt, aren't you? You really need to start working so that you can start paying it back.
How do you know about that? That's my problem, and it's none of your business.
I know that so easily. My friend works at the bank you're using, and he searched that you owned up to $100,000. And I think that's why you're in a rush when texting me. You want to trick me and force me to pay your debt, right? I am not that silly.
What? You really know everything.
Sure. And one more thing. My friend that told me is Mr. Price's son,
What?
and the bank you own belongs to Mr. Price's family. So now, I don't want to talk to you ever again.
Wait. Charlie, you can't just leave me.
Why I can't?
We haven't figured anything out yet. I thought we were going to live together from today.
I'm hanging up. Bye.
I heard about what happened afterwards from Mr. Price. The moving truck with all of Lisa's belongings was rerouted to the factory that Mr. Price's friend owned. All her belongings were placed in a company dormitory. It was decided that she would live and work at the company until she repaid all the money. The company was located very far in the countryside, and there was basically nothing nearby. I don't feel sorry for her at all. After everything she had done to me in the past, it felt like a huge weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I'm really glad that I broke up with Lisa and got married to my current wife. That's my best choice ever. Hey Ron, I was just thinking about something, and I wanted to talk to you about it.
Sure, what's on your mind, Neela?
Well, my sister is getting married in 6 months, and she's always dreamed of getting married ever since she was little. It doesn't matter who proposes to her, she just wants to be married. And it got me thinking about our relationship and where we stand with marriage.
Are you worried about Binky? Maybe the baby will be fine.
Binky is quite blindly in love with her fiancé, so I'm worried about this.
I understand. What are your thoughts on it?
Honestly, I never really cared if I got married or not, as long as I had a good career and a happy relationship with you. But seeing my sister so excited about getting married made me wonder if I was missing out on something.
I do see a future together, but I want to make sure we're both financially stable and our careers are where we want them to be before we get married.
That makes sense. I understand where you're coming from, and I appreciate your commitment to us. I just wanted to bring it up and have an open conversation about it.
Of course, anytime. You know I'll always be here for you. And besides, I was present at the christening of our granddaughter Mila on Christmas break. That shows how much I love you and your family.
Yes, I know. And I love you for that. You're such an important part of my life and my family's life. I couldn't ask for a better partner.
And when the time is right, we can definitely talk about marriage more seriously. Until then, let's keep building our careers and enjoying each other's company.
Agreed. You always know how to make me feel better. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. Hey, Binky, can we talk for a minute?
Of course, Mila, what's up?
I wanted to talk to you about something that's been bothering me for the past month. Remember that double date you set me up on with your fiancé and BAL? That double date you tricked me and Ron into going on with your fiancé and BAL?
Yeah, what about it? Oh yeah, I remember that. Why are you bringing it up now? It's in the past, why bring it up again? I already apologized, what else is there to do?
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but the BAL kept making passes at me the whole time. It made me really uncomfortable, especially since I thought I was just going out to dinner with you and a friend. I didn't appreciate the way your fiancé's brother was making passes at me the whole time. It made me really uncomfortable.
Oh, come on, Mila, he was just flirting with you. He thinks you're cute. LOL. Please don't overreact like that. He was just teasing you a little, and it didn't harm you in any way. So, please don't be selfish in your response.
That's not the point, Binky. But the thing is, every time I've seen him since then, he's been really weird towards me. He won't stop staring at me, and it's just really creepy. The whole situation made me feel really awkward, especially since I had to keep telling him that I had a boyfriend.
Ron doesn't pay attention, he is your boyfriend, and isn't he always there for you? I don't understand why you seem annoyed with me like this. My fiancé's BIL is very wealthy, so if they pay attention to you sometimes, it might bring you some luck, right? LOL.
Can you please stop that silly tone? I don't like your fiancé's BIL at all. Please tell him to stay away from me.
Yeah, but how much was he staring at you? My fiancé even said that his brother likes you. Well, that's not necessarily a good thing. You can choose between Ron and the BIL. Anyway, I think you should have more options, with Ron being just a secondary choice. If he's not as wealthy as the BIL, then you won't have any financial benefits from him.
Your attitude is making me very uncomfortable, you know. Ron is my boyfriend. I hope you respect Ron.
Didn't Ron always give you gifts and treat you very well before? But he is poor. He can't afford to buy you a designer handbag or a pair of fancy shoes.
Stop it, Binky! That's enough! I don't want to hear any more words that offend Ron. You should stop now. I will solve my own issues, and you don't need to worry about them. It's my problem to deal with. That's exactly what I don't want, Binky. I don't want him to like me. I don't want any weirdness between me and BIL because of your fiancé's brother.
But Mila, you have to understand that it's better for the relationship if you get along with Ron's family. That's ridiculous, Mila. You're just being stubborn. If you don't make an effort to get along with BIL's family, you're going to ruin our marriage.
I'm not trying to ruin anything, Binky. I just don't want to be forced into a situation that makes me uncomfortable.
Well, you're going to have to figure something out, Mila. I'm not going to let you ruin my relationship with his family because of your silly little grudge against his brother.
It's not a silly little grudge, Binky. I don't appreciate being made to feel uncomfortable, and I'm not going to put up with it just to please other people.
Fine, Mila. Do whatever you want. But if his family doesn't like you because of this, it's on you. Okay, I don't want to talk about this. Will you come as a bridesmaid next month when the wedding takes place?
Of course, I will. We're all excited for your big day.
Great! So, there's one small thing that I wanted to ask of you. You see, my fiancé's brother-in-law will be walking down the aisle with you.
Oh. I can't agree to this, Binky.
Wait. What?
Actually, Binky, I'm not too comfortable with that. I've mentioned before that I don't agree with the private meeting between him and me.
Come on, Mila. It's just a small thing that you can do for me and my fiancé. We just want everything to be perfect on our special day.
I understand that, but it just seems a bit strange that you're insisting on this. And I already told you that I'm not comfortable with it.
Why are you making such a big deal out of this? It's just a walk down the aisle with him. It's not like you have to spend the whole day with him.
I'm sorry, Binky, but it's just something I'm not willing to compromise on.
Well, this is my wedding and I want things done my way. If you can't handle something as simple as this, then maybe you shouldn't come at all.
That's not fair, Binky. I consulted with my brothers, and they also thought it was odd.
I don't care what our brothers think. This is my wedding and I will do what I want.
I'm sorry, Binky, but I can't comply with this request. I hope you can understand my position.
Mila, I can't believe you're trying to ruin my marriage. If you don't show up or cause any drama at my wedding, it's on you.
What? I'm not trying to ruin your marriage. What makes you think that?
Do you know how much I need you? If you don't come, I will go down with BIL. How am I supposed to talk to my fiancé if you're not here? Did you purposely ruin my wedding just to satisfy yourself?
I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable, but I didn't invite her to spite you. If my boyfriend and I were invited to your wedding, and we thought it would be nice to be invited.
Why did you do that, Mila? I already reminded you that I don't want to see your partner at my wedding. But you know how I feel about him. It's like you're purposely trying to hurt me.
I understand that you don't like Ron, but we didn't invite her to hurt you.
If you don't agree, we won't attend. No matter how much I tell you, you still won't attend my wedding just because of Ron?
Oh. No. I don't want that to happen to you.
I just can't believe you would do this to me.
Binky, please give me a few days to think about this. Maybe we can find a compromise that works for both of us.
Okay, I'll try to be open-minded. But I can't promise anything. If you don't attend my wedding, then like we don't have this relationship. HM.
Hey Ron, I'm so sorry that Binky didn't allow you to attend the wedding. I know how much you were looking forward to it.
It's okay, Mila. I understand why Binky made that decision. It's her special day, and she wants everything to be perfect. I don't want to cause any trouble for her.
I just feel so bad that we couldn't be there together. We've been waiting for this day for so long.
I know, sweetheart. But we have many more occasions to attend together. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll have our wedding ceremony and invite Binky.
That would be nice.
Besides, I'm confident enough in myself that I know Binky will never compete with me. And I'm sure he feels the same way about you.
You're right, Ron. Thanks for comforting me.
Of course, my love. And hey, let's not forget to send our wishes to Binky. I hope he has a happy wedding.
Yes, let's do that. Thanks again, Ron. You always know how to make me feel better.
Anything for you, Mila?
Hey, Binky. I have something to tell you about your wedding.
Oh, hey Mila. What is it?
Well, I've been thinking a lot about being your bridesmaid, and I've decided that I'm actually going to attend as a guest instead.
What? Why would you do that? You promised me you would be one of my bridesmaids.
I know, and I'm sorry. But things have changed for me recently, and I don't think I can fulfill the responsibilities of a bridesmaid right now.
This is so unfair, Mila. What about my wedding? Don't you care about me at all?
Of course, I care about you, Binky. That's why I'm still attending your wedding and supporting you in any way I can.
Supporting me? What about meeting my fiancé's BIL? You promised you would help me out with that.
Actually, I didn't promise anything like that, Binky. That's not my responsibility. It's your fiancé's private matter, and I don't want to get involved in it.
Ugh, fine. You know what? Whatever. Just do what you want, Mila. But you need to understand this.
I don't think I feel comfortable with that. I mean, it's your family's event and I don't want to impose.
Come on, Mila, our parents won't be able to stay till the end, and I really need you to help me out. Plus, if you don't go, everyone will talk.
I really can't care less about what your extended family or BAL thinks of me, Binky. Besides, it's your wedding party, not mine.
I know, but still, I need your help. Also, can you do me a favor and not go for a walk with my brother? Instead, go with my fiancé's BAL. That's what my fiancé wants, and I just want him to be happy. That's so small thing.
Wait, what's the big deal with me walking with your fiancé's BAL? He's weird, and frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to attack or flirt with me. It's something that makes me uncomfortable, so no, I won't do it.
Come on, Mila, why are you always so difficult? You're being selfish towards my family, and it's not fair. I just want everything to be perfect for my wedding day.
I'm sorry, Binky, but this is not about being difficult or selfish. It's about my comfort and safety. I don't want to ruin your happiness, but I also don't want to compromise my well-being.
I can't believe you, Mila. You're just going to leave before the reception cause Ron? That's ridiculous.
Binky, I'm tired of arguing about this. I'll come to the wedding as a guest, but I won't be participating in the wedding party. And by the way, my brother is on my side. He said he won't participate if I don't attend.
You're ruining my happiness, Mila. How could you do this to me?
I'm not ruining anything. You're putting too much pressure on me to do something that makes me uncomfortable. I'm sorry if this upsets you, but I have to do what's best for me.
I'm going to tell my parents how you made my wedding impossible.
Binky, I think you're the one who's ruining your own wedding. You're so focused on what other people think and want that you're forgetting about yourself. I'm sorry we couldn't come to an agreement, but I won't change my mind. I'll attend the wedding as a guest, and that's final.
How dare you do that to my wedding? How will my fiancé think of me? Huh? I need you there as a bridesmaid. Do you understand? Quickly reply to my messages, Mila.
I decided to leave and let my parents reassure her, but before I could step outside, Binky ran into my room, pulled my hair, and yelled that she wouldn't let go. So I tugged on hers too, and she let go. She had hair extensions, and I obviously picked them up and pulled some hair out. She tried to grab me again, so I punched her in the face. I didn't mean to hit her, it was just my immediate reaction. Someone came to me, so now she has a black eye, a cut on her cheek, and some hair loss. She's cranky because of her bachelorette party coming up next week. I didn't want to be in the spotlight anymore, but she didn't respect me and our relationship until this wedding was over. I will limit contact with her for a while. Since I couldn't understand Blinky's actions, was it really my fault that I wanted to respect my wishes?
Sophia told her sister that her boyfriend left her and the baby to marry a young rich woman.
Cleo, I'm 3 months pregnant.
What? You broke up with your boyfriend 2 months ago. Did he know there is an appearance of the baby?
Yes, but he left me and told me to abort because he don't want to responsible for that.
What a childish man.
What should I do, Cleo? I'm so disappointed and I think I will have psychological problem.
Why don't you protect yourself? There are so many contraception. Robert was a bad man, everyone knew that, but you didn't listen to me. You give him love, time and also money. And now he rejects the duty to take care you and the baby. Do you think it worth?
Cleo, please don't lash out at me. Please help me find the solution for this problem. I can't tell it to anyone else except you. You are the person that I believe the most.
Do you want to marry Robert and raise the child with him? I can take the fairness for you.
No, I don't want to meet that mean man again. I just want to give birth to my baby. The parent guidance is very important that I can't bring my child to a man like that. If I let him raise my child, it will influence to the personality formation of the baby. My baby will be a bad person like that in the future.
Do you know the date of his marriage ceremony?
This weekend, Cleo.
I will go there and tell everybody about his devil deeds so that they can see his true color.
Do you think it the right way?
I don't want the girl who he will marry be treated all her life.
I hope everyone will believe in us.
Be assured, God will stand on our side.
Thank you for always being with me. Without you, I think I can't do anything, even thinking about death.
Cut the crap. I will always be with you because we're sister. But before I go to his wedding, I think you should meet the girl he will marry to prevent the marriage.
Should I?
Yes.
The next day, Sophia meet Emily to tell her the truth.
Hi, Emily, nice to meet you. I'm Sophia, old girlfriend of Robert, and I call to tell you about his true face. I know it seemed to a lie because you are willing to marry him. But do you know every aspects of the person who you will live together under one dome? I don't want you to be miserable and be treated by that bad man.
Don't beat around the burst. Tell me what you know about my finest. I don't have much time to hear you. I even don't know what you saying are truth or dare. Sitting here and listening to my rival is something nonsense. Don't waste my time anymore.
Okay. I'll come to the right point. I am 3 months pregnant. And the baby is Robert's child. I have told him, but he rejected and told me to abort.
Stop talk nonsenses. I and Robert are in a relationship for 2 years. Why can that happen?
Either me have just found out the truth that he loved many people at the same time.
What nonsense! I made all his contact and also banking account.
Don't fall for it, Emily. Being women, I have to tell you that before it's too late.
Let's me sleep on this.
This baby in my belly is the proof.
No, I will believe in my husband. Seeing is believing. I can't just only hear your saying and left him.
Please believe in me.
Cut the crap. What will be will be. I will myself plan for my future. Call it a day and don't bother me anymore. I have to prepare for my wedding.
You will regret not hearing what I'm saying to protect you.
Save your breath. All bets are off.
My sister tends to go to your wedding and enlighten.
What ridiculous your sister is. Who you think you are to come to my wedding? I don't give a damn. Don't push me. Cut it out. 2 of you are too tale-bearing. Come home and do something benefically.
Let's nature take its course. I will save my words. You will know all the truth when you live with him.
Oh, thank you. If you want to destroy my happiness over my dead body, I warn you that. Get home safe.
Sophia goes home and tell her sister what happened today, and her sister decides to come to that wedding.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm here to tell all of you a shocking news. Your toast, Robert. He's not that good. Robert was my younger sister boyfriend. During loving time, not one time he borrowed my younger sister money.
What are you doing here? Are you losing your mind?
Mind your own businesses. Keep your nose out of my business.
What do you want?
I want everybody know who you are. And what terrible you was when loving my younger sister. And lets everyone know you're such a jerk.
Do you want to die?
What you pretend to do. You think I'm afraid? You crack me up. Don't be too naive, Robert.
Fuck off. Who you think you are to come here?
I don't give a fuck about that. Sit down and listen to me.
You have a lot of nerve.
Madam, I'm sorry for creating that atmosphere, but I have to say that Robert got my sister 3 months pregnant and left her. And when he loved my sister, he was treating on Emily. So now who can responsible for my miserable younger sister?
Don't do nonsense thing and sorry after that.
I don't pretend to deprive your husband. Don't be too sensitive, girl. That bastard? I don't regret. Robert, you're really chickened out. Why don't you say anything now? While loving you, my sister give you anything she can. You don't have your own house, she permitted you living in her home. You don't have money, she fed you, give you her money that she hardly made. Why you treated her like that? You don't have any compassion to your child lying in her belly?
Robert, looking at my eyes. Did she tell the truth?
I am.
Son of a bitch. I believe in you and don't stand anything Sophia told me. I'm an idiot. Why you treated me like that? We have been together for 2 years, and I never let you be short of anything. Today, to sit here together, I put all my life for you and hope to have happy life forever after. I'm so disappointed. Why the one I love can do that with me? Why I am so unlucky?
Robert, I don't need you to responsible for my baby and I, because I don't want my baby have an uppy father. But you have to say sorry to me and also Emily for what you made. Or at least you should feel at fault.
I'm so ashamed today because I got 2 women hurt. I don't know what love is, so I'm sorry for make that terrible things. For Emily, I think you are worth to have another better man than me. I don't have any face to look at you. I won't beg you forgive me because I'm not worth. Forget me and find the one who can make you happy.
Of course, I will marry any guys who are better than you in every aspects.
I'm apologizes to your parents too, who will believe in me and give their daughter for the bastard like me.
You should do that.
Sophia, actually, when I'm in a relationship with Emily, I had a liking for you. But the accident appeared when we drunk. I'm still love Emily and also I'm a coward, so I have rejected you. Everything happened too fast. That I can't imagine and solve it logically. I'm so sorry for that. About the baby, I will responsible for it. I will send you money to bring it up and also visit it frequently. I don't have any emotion with you, so marry you is impossible.
Yes, I can't love the person like you. I have heard all I want, so I gonna come home. I will raise the child alone. I don't want to see you anymore.
Thank you for that. I will say sorry to everyone whom I made them hurt. Thank you, Cleo, for made me disillusioned.
Emily turned to another religion for healing her inner self and find some romantic left in her broken heart. Cleo and Sophia raise the baby together, and Robert lives his life in miserable and nobody want to approach him and no workplace want to give him a chance. When taking the baby to kindergarten, Sophia see a habitual shadow of a man looking at her daughter. She finds it unnormal, so she decides to stalk him.
Hi, Sophia. How it's going?
Robert, is that you?
Am I different?
A little bit. You look more mature in patience.
Can I take your time? I want to say something with you.
I can just give you a little bit 'cause I have to go to work.
Taught you so much. I always think about you and our baby from that day. I live with Gilady and I have the dream about living with you and raising our children. Sincerely, I follow you and from the day you give birth, and I wish that I can see our children when it came to this world.
Really?
I have desire to take responsibility for you and our children.
I don't think you can change your mind in that positive way. You seem more responsible and you have love. But what do you want to say with me?
Now I am working at a technology company and the salary is quite good. I want to give a little bit for you every month. I want to contribute to our baby's matures and see it graduate from primary school to university. I also want to be with you if I have a chance. I know it seemed to have a skin like a rhinoceros, but this is all I want to say with you.
I must let you know. Can you consider about that?
Please help me to have the right of a father. Please, let's time prove everything. I can show you what I can do for you and our baby.
I'm so confused about that.
Although at first I rejected it, but now, when thinking about that, I'm so embrace. Honestly. Thank you for hearing me. I'm so grateful.
At first, there are many problems we have to solve before we do anything. Suddenly the child have a father, they will be shocked, and maybe it influences about her mental health. I will thinking about your demand and contact you later. I'm so surprised about your request.
Honestly.
When taking the baby to kindergarten, Sophia see a habitual shadow of a man looking at her daughter.
Hey Cleo, I want to talk something with you. It's very important and related to my future and also my baby. Tell me what you know about my fineness. I have just seen Robert, he follow me and my baby and watching us from the time I giving birth. He said that day he's still a loser, so he has no face to meet our baby and at least financially assist me. Now, when he quite successful as a developer at an IT company, he wants to compensate for me and my baby. How do you feel? Do you feel insecure in some things like he can leave you and your child again? Are you willing to hurt again? For me, it's no longer essential because I take interest in my baby, nothing else can take her position. That's your life, if you want to give him a chance, just give it. I am not in your situation, so I can't feel anything. Now you are enough mature to decide your life, don't choose or determine anything based on me. Are you understand? Yes, I just need you always be here to share with me, I will walk on my own way. Thank you so much, I think I will give him a chance. Are you sure?
Yes, but I think I need a little time to observe and then I can decide.
Yes, I think you should do that.
Thank you for hearing me. I'm so grateful.
Hi.
Hi, Sophia. It's me again, Robert.
I'm a little shy because I'm anxious to know the result. I'm impatient to meet our baby.
I have told Cleo about that. I'm afraid she have preconception with you. So I ask her to receive recommendation.
Can I ask about your determination?
She's so patient and listen to me. As a sister, she look up to my decide and tell me to do what I really want.
Can I ask about your determination?
Yes, you know, if we can see a change in a positive way in a bad person, you should have altruistic to give them a new chance.
Oh, I have to say thanks to Cleo because she doesn't look at me with preconceived idea.
Oh, I'm so grateful about that.
In this 2 years, I just want to make money to give the baby the best condition. And sometimes I have too many stresses that I can't tell anyone else. I forgot about my passion, my dream and purpose of life. I forgot what romantic and what love is. Thinking about these days with you in the past, I want to go through it again at least once in my life. I don't know if I still love you or not. So I think I must let time answer the question.
So what you think? I want to hear from you. Sophia, thank you for understanding and stand in my position.
I will use all my left life to compensate for you and our child. Please don't reject me and take me a chance. I will treat you with all my love.
Let me pick up you at your work and give you many gifts.
Okay, I will help you.
The thing I couldn't do before.
Give you a chance mean I give myself a chance too.
OMG, thank you so much, Sophia, for giving me a chance.
Yes, I will go with you.